Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope great. This is Jimmy GGS91 here, and be welcome again to my Let's Play of Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy for the PC. Play it on the Jedi Knight difficulty. So, on this video, finally, Jaden reached the higher levels of the Bast Castle, but as you see, Jaden lost contact with Kyle because Kyle fell down on the previous video, so he must travel on the higher levels of the Bast Castle on his own. And finally Jaden will face the strongest people who uses the dark side of the Force. Yup. Anyway, let's get to the video now.
Nothing I can't handle.
Good. I ran into some trouble, but I'm almost to the top of the core.
Okay, so here we are at the start of the last part of this mission here on Vjun. There is a large shield booster if you need it and a med pack. As you can see on the previous video, we lost contact with Kyle because he found out on the lower levels of the castle, but he will run this boost with Jen again later on in this level. For right now, let's jump off this hole with Mind Trick ready. Use Mind Trick on that Imperial commander as well. And I'll take care of all of those stormtroopers right here. Very easily. And now take care of that jetpack trooper with our concussion rifle. If I can, just stop moving around. You son of a bitch. Just die, little guy. Thank you. Yeah, those jetpacks are very... Those jetpack troopers are very annoying. So grab this large shield booster if you need it. And yep, those are the debris caused by the destruction of the reactor. Yep. You just hear the background music of this level. Yeah, I love that background sound music. It not only reminds me that I'm dealing with the Imperials, but that I'm dealing with the dark side of the Force. Yeah.
Are you new here?
Yes.
You made a wise choice. The Master will soon return to lead us to glory.
The Master? Who is this Master? Anyway, grab your concussion rifle and dispose of all of those guys and take care of these cultists right here very easily with your lightsaber. Nothing too much that you cannot handle. Like that, just a lunge step, you'll kill him very easily. There's a med pack and some ammo here if you need it. But yeah, prepare to deal with the strongest guys of the dark side of the Force in this level, folks. No joke. So let's go to this lift up. And here we have another cultist. So just dispose of him very easily, and he's using the strong style. Just the fast style will be enough to kill this guy. Nothing too much. Some Imperial repeaters and a med pack if you need it. Now let's exit this room with Mind Trick ready because there are some stormtroopers right here trying to chase you or get in your position. So just try to use Mind Trick on some of them and kill them fast as you can. Yep. There are some stormtroopers there and some droid here that you cannot reach, that you can see on the other side of this glass. Yep. Okay. Now have absorption ready, because when you approach this section here, Reborn will appear. Yep. He's trying to use Force Grip, but some kind of that sort of force here, and he's using the strong style. That's very dangerous, and now he's using Dark Rage. When he uses Dark Rage, just use Force Protection and Absorption at the same time. Because now, when he uses Dark Rage, let me explain what's Dark Rage after all. Dark Rage is a Dark Force power that only the Dark Jedi can use. Dark Rage is a force power that allows the Dark Jedis to go stronger and faster for a period of time. So yeah, you must be careful of that. Also, when they use Dark Rage, they will become invisible. You cannot kill them. So yeah. But as for the consequences, because they're using the Dark Rage drains their health on a rage, depending on which level of Dark Rage they had. And Dark Rage, when the effect ends, the Dark Jedi will become more tired and their health will be hit at once. So yeah, a nice opportunity to kill them. So that's why you want to use Force Protection to protect against the stronger attacks of the Dark Jedi when they're using Dark Rage, and Force Absorption to protect yourself from their Force attacks, especially Force Drain. Because that's a pattern. Every time they use this Dark Rage, they will try to use Force Drain on you, because Force Drain is another Dark Force power that allows the Dark Jedi to drain your Force power, and when you don't have Force power, it will drain your health to cover to them and try to recover their health. So yeah, just like they are draining your life essence, or something like that. So yeah, you must be very careful on those sections here. That's why you want to have Force Absorption and Force Protection on higher levels. And sometimes Force Heal too. Anyway, let's go inside with our concussion rifle ready. Turn right and destroy this turret gun immediately. And now take care of all of those Stormies right here very easily. There's a shield recharger here if you need it. Okay, so let's go further and go on this lift. Now have my trick ready. Use my trick in all of those guys right here. Use Force Speed. And kill all those guys right here. And now this last guy. Very easily. Just protect yourself from the turret guns that are very pesky. And now destroy them. They will not bother you later on. That was one, and that was two. Here's a med pack, metallic bolt ammo, detonation packs, and a shield, large shield booster, and a med pack right here. Okay, so let's go through this door and see what is behind. A Reborn. But did you notice that this Reborn has red outfits? That means that this Reborn is more skilled than the previous Reborns that you have found on this game. So be careful. Okay, little guy. I'm going to attract you to this bigger room. And be easy to that. The Reborns like to taunt on you. You're beautiful. Let's see how good you are and something of that stuff. Just have to be careful because he's using the strong style. And that is Force Drain. So a nice opportunity to use Force Absorption. And he's using Dark Rage. So be careful. Let's try to use Force Protection. And that's Force Drain, folks. Force Drain on level 2, if I'm not wrong. And maybe he grabbed you to try to drain your life essence. That's basically Force Drain at level 1. But when you level 2 or level 3 of Force Drain, you can do that as well. Okay, this Reborn is dead, so grab that medpack, that large shield booster if you need it. Let's approach this section very carefully.
We're wanted up in the throne room.
For what?
I guess they're almost done up there. We'll be leaving soon.
Throne room? For this section I have my concussion rifle ready. Now I'll use my Merson this time to kill this string of stormtroopers there and try to lure that saber Cultits to this section. Come on, little guy. That's a saber parry, and I won. Or a saber lock, whatever. To win a saber lock, just press your attack button repeatedly and you'll win the lock sometime. Now I have to take care of this pesky cultist that uses a blaster rifle. But as you can see, he has force powers. Oh, guy can be so pesky. Come on. Thank you. Those guys are very annoying, by the way. I just will grab that large shield booster. Nah, I grabbed it already. I don't mind. Okay, this place starts to become more dangerous, but yeah, believe me, this place will become much more dangerous later on. For right now, let's go to this lift. And when you reach the top, hit 4 speed, go to the right, and take care of these Cultits very easily. And now, this Reborn. Come on, little guy. I dare you to battle with me. So the basic strategy to do a lightsaber duel against those guys is try to circle strafe all the time and always run. And try to defend their attacks. And you stay on defensive instants or movements. Try to find an opening against them, their attacks. Nope, do not use force drain against me, buddy. And he's dead. From where this Reborn came from, there's a small shield booster and a medpack if you need it. Now let's destroy these explosive crates to reveal our path. Like that. Now grab the concussion rifle. And take care of these saber Cultits down there. If I can. He eventually will go up there, so just wait for him.
Jedi got away.
Aha, here it is.
Let's see what you've got.
You want to die, buddy? I guess so. And you're dead, as you wish. Now grab my concussion rifle again to take care of that Cultits down there. Now jump on the hangar and take care of this jetpack trooper that is very annoying, by the way. If my missiles, the Merson or the concussion rifle, you can choose, but just remember to use my trick on those guys because they are very annoying. Come on, just get down, please.
Jaden, I just got into the castle. Looks like you took care of everything down here. Where are you now?
I'm in a hangar.
Okay, I'll catch up with you soon.
Alright, anyhow, those jetpack troopers are annoying. They are very difficult to kill on the light side, but on the dark side they are much worse. Okay, we are done with this room, and like Kyle said before, he'll rendezvous us with Jaden later on, because he's just had access to the castle and he said, you took care of everything down here. Yep. Okay, let's proceed through this section. I use this large shield booster. Oh, there's shield recharger instead, and this weapon recharger for our concussion rifle. Now let's enter on this room with our concussion rifle ready. Because on that upper platform there is a cultist and a saber cultist. Take care of the cultist. It will avoid pain for you later on. And just take care of the saber cultist. That's much more easier to handle. Like that, with a launch tab. There's a shield recharger and another weapon energy recharger. But let me explain something. You see how that cultist that we killed before has a red outfit? Every cultist on this game has two types of cultists. The cultists that have lightsabers like this one, but they don't use force powers too much, and those cultists that don't have lightsabers but they use force powers against you. The cultists that have red outfits uses force drain against you at a higher level, so they can drain your force and your health, so be careful of that. The cultists that have blue outfits uses force lightning against you, so be careful of that as well. And the cultist that has green outfits tries to use force grip against you, so be careful of that as well. So yeah. With that in mind, let's go to those higher platforms where their cultists were. What's behind this glass? A Reborn. Yup.
I sense you, Jedi.
Yeah, I sense a you, Reborn. But that's not an ordinary Reborn. What? You see why. Let's just approach him. And look, he has two lightsabers. He is dual wielding two lightsabers. Quite a new challenge, isn't it? The Vjun style will take care of him very easily, but just be careful of those attacks because they are stronger and faster than you. But their weak spot, they have weak defense because they are dual wield lightsabers, so their defense is a little bit weaker than the other Reborns. So yeah, there's a depth gun and some power cells. It's mandatory that you grab this depth gun if you don't select the depth gun from the beginning. I will see why, or I'll show you why on this room right here. What is this room? Apparently there is no end. Well, let's use this switch right here. Oh no! We'll still inside. Uh-oh. Interrogation droids ahead. Don't try to approach those guys because if you touch an interrogation droid, you'll be drugged. After that, sentry droids will appear, and after you kill the sentry droids, those assassin droids will appear. That's why you have to use your damp gun against them to take care of them very easily using your damp gun. That's the other assassin droid, and he's here. And when you kill the last assassin droid, saber droids will try to chase you. This time those guys aren't so weaker and friendly as they are on Yavin 4, remember, on the beginning of the game. So you have to be a lot patient here. You just use your Vjun style or your quick style, whatever. But just be sure to not be cornered by those guys and just try to slash them to death using your Vjun style. Because those guys are very annoying. They try to chase you everywhere. Use your saber throw or whatever you want to use. I try to use the Vjun style kata on this one. There's a shield and a med pack here if you need it. And the saber droid is destroyed, finally. there's a small shield booster right here if you need it. More med packs. And finally we are free to exit through this room right here. There's a large shield recharger here if you need it. Now let's go down this lift. And from this point, folks, is where the game becomes more tougher. You'll see what. Have your force absorption ready. Just use it. And see what this guy is capable of. Yep, this guy is just blazing you with force lightning. He's trying to fry you using force lightning. You see how this cultist is powerful. If you don't have a force absorption, the force lightning can deal a lot of damage to you, so be careful. Now we are dealing with the dark side, that's what I mean. Okay, let's have our concussion rifle ready, and turn right, and dispose of those guys far away there. It's mandatory you dispose of those guys because they are very pesky. There's a med pack here if you need it, and some ammo. And now, let's go inside the room. Aha, a Reborn and a Cultist. A nasty combination. Oh, he just used her Dark Rage since the beginning. He's trying to kill me. Oh, that was a miss. Let's kill this guy. He's trying to burden us. Be careful of this guy because he's very strong abilities. Come on, little guy. Anyway, he's dead. Now let's take care of that pesky cultist. A backstab! A long time that I didn't see that. And eventually this guy will fall down like a stupid. Always he fall down. That's very funny. And now we have another cultist to take care of, but this time a saber wielding cultist. He's using the strong style. Just be careful of the strong style. Just use the fast style because of these weakened defenses. Or just use a rolling stab, anything you want to take care of those guys. Anyway, they are dead. Now, just look to this statue right here.
Someone didn't like Vader much.
Yep, that's a statue of Vader. Yep, anyway, the Bast Castle was his stronghold. But I think I understand why the Disciples of Ragnos don't like Vader, you know? Because Vader, at all, was a Jedi. He destroyed the Emperor and the Sith Empire. Anyway, let's head through this corridor here with our concussion rifle ready. Turn left and take care of that fucking Cultits, so he won't give you trouble. Another Cultist will try to chase you, a Cultist that uses force lightning. So come on, little guy. Just use force absorption.
Can't get away.
And he's dead, without too much trouble. And now it's time to take care of that Reborn. Right here. Or dare you, Reborn? Or he's using the magic style. And now the fast style. Had to have a look in every style that your opponent is using. Oh, that's for strain. Let's use force absorption to counterattack him. Now he's using Dark Rage. He wants to kill me. For sure. Come on, little guy. Just be careful of the strong style, because it can kill you very easily. But eventually he will die. Yeah, those Reborns are very, very dangerous if you're unprepared. But as a Padawan, we're doing pretty good here, isn't it? Okay, let's head through this section right here. And go through this door. And when you enter inside and turn left, another Reborn. But that's not an ordinary Reborn. As you can see, their voice is different. Or his voice is different instead. Why? Ah, Reborn has a double-bladed lightsaber, or saber staff. A trademark of the Sith.
I will break you.
The magic style can work pretty easily against those guys. And just watch out for his attacks,
You fear me?
because they are stronger. And their attacks are very, very difficult to dodge. And try to stop to use force strain against me, you stupid guy. So their range of attack is much, much better, because they use their saber staff. Let's try to dodge him, and he will die eventually. Yeah. Those guys are more easy to kill with the strong style if you had it, but if you don't, just use their fast style and the medium style eventually. There's a shield recharger here to boost you up. But yep, just like Darth Maul, you face some Reborns that have saber staffs or dual-bladed lightsabers. So, yeah. Anyway, let's head through this room because a little cutscene will happen. So, be ready.
I sense your presence, Jaden.
Raj, what are you doing here?
The Disciples of Ragnos brought me. At first I thought they were going to kill me, but I was wrong about them. Do you realize how much power there is in the dark side? Kyle was holding us back, Jaden. You should feel the power. It's beyond anything you've ever imagined.
Raj, what are you saying? You're a Jedi.
No,
Enough talk! Rosh, destroy this puny Jedi so we can complete our task.
Yes. If you're too weak to join us, Jaden, then we can't let you stand in our way.
But what? Rosh is a Sith right now? Well, we have to battle against him.
You're no
I was with a will to kill Rosh since the since the beginning of the game, so that's your opportunity. Yeah. Don't mind with those guys here. Just scare with Rosh for right now and try to beat him. He's not that dangerous. He's very weak. He has some light side for his powers, but he has some dark side for his power. And where is he? Come on, little Rush. There are some medpacks and some shields around this perimeter. If you want, you can slash those guys right here. Come on, Rush. You're afraid of me. Just have to be more careful because he's using Dark Rage at the strong style at the same time. And that's the opportunity to take care of those guys right here. Slash those guys to death. You want to kill those guys because, as you can see, when you beat it Rush, they just give life to them, or to Rush, using the Force. So we have to play more defensively this time. Just have an eye on Rush And when Rush is beat it, try to kill those guys. Come on, Rush. I know you can better. Can do better than this. Saber parry. Okay, I cannot win this time. But always try to use force absorption. Have an iron rush and those cultists or reborn masters. That's the exact name of them. Come on, Rush. Can do better. Oh, using force absorption too. Come on, little guy. Stop using Dark Rage. You're stupid. Okay, now you have to slash those guys to death. It's imperative you kill those guys, because this battle will last endless. So I try to kill those guys, ignore Rush from this time, using force absorption of course, to avoid their attacks, because they're using force lightning, every kind of dark force power. Okay, so I'm not so good here, so let's try to heal ourselves and grab this shield booster. Yep. Come on, Rush! Just be careful of their attacks, as usual. Rush is always as a coward. Come on, little guy. Just face me. It sounds they're protecting those guys. And good, one of them is dead. I'll pay for that. You'll see. Okay. Now I'll try to kill this last guy. Come on, Rush. You can do better than this. You're trying to deflect me. Or Dark Rage. Now I have to be careful. Try to kill this guy. It's imperative. Have to be careful with Rush, because he's using their strong style right now. Where are you? Okay, he's dead. So finally we have to beat Rush. Only Rush this time. Come on, you little spoiled brat. I'll show you what the Jedi is up for.
Kyle,
Oh. Did you really think I would give up my new apprentice so easily?
Tavion.
You should have killed me when you had the chance, Katarn. Your pathetic Jedi mercy is a weakness that shall cost you your life, and the life of your Academy's students. But not you, my dear Rosh. Come.
Yes, Tavion.
Rush, no!
Ha! Fool! Your petty friendship cannot compare with the power of the dark side.
So, is this what it's come to, Tavion? Stealing scraps of the Force like some sort of intergalactic parasite?
Spare me your self-righteous pity, Katarn. You may have shamed me when you spared my life, but that was before I found this. Now, I have a new master. One who has promised me the power to destroy you and all the Jedi.
Ragnos? What can a dead Sith Lord give you?
Everything I have ever wanted. Not that you'll be around to see it.
I can't keep this up for long.
Hold on.
We looked everywhere after getting free, but Tavion had already taken Rosh and fled.
So now we know who is leading this cult. But that doesn't explain why there are so many Dark Force users.
Some of Desan's leftover Reborn were with her. As for the Cultists, Jaden has a theory.
If the scepter can store the Force, maybe it can release it too. Tavion could be using it to empower her followers.
Corrupting disciples with the dark side of the Force. That would explain a lot. Did you get a good look at the scepter?
Yeah, I bet it belonged to Ragnos. We need to figure out what Tavion plans on doing with it if we're going to stop her.
Agreed. You are going to need to build a new lightsaber to replace the one you lost. While we try to figure out what Tavion's next move is, I'd like you to take a more active role at the Academy.
Sir?
Jaden, you handled yourself exceptionally well on Vjun. To confront 3 Dark Jedi and defeat them took bravery and skill. For your efforts, I feel you are ready to join our ranks as a Jedi Knight.
Congratulations.
Yes, Master Skywalker. Thank you both.
Jaden, after the battle, I felt the anger seething inside you. You may be a Jedi Knight now, but you still must beware of the dark side.
Yes, Kyle. I'll try not to fail you.
Okay folks, so finally our mission is over. And what I have to say, what a nasty battle against Rosh and true Dark Jedi. So, yep. And we defeated Rosh and killed those 2 guys. We finally discovered who is behind this Sith cult. It's Tavion. Yep. That girl that Kyle spared her life on Jedi Outcast. He showed mercy to her. He was at the time apprentice of the Sun, and she said that she has a new master that promised her the power to destroy all the Jedi. So, how convenient. It's that why I always said bad guys don't have recovering. They are bad guys forever. So Kyle should not spare her life on Bespin on Jedi Outcast, but anyway. And for our efforts to defeat 3 Dark Jedi at the same time, Master Skywalker promoted us to a Jedi Knight. So finally, yay! And when you're promoted to Jedi Knight, this screen here will open to you. So we have to build a new lightsaber because you lost your lightsaber on the previous mission, as you can see. But now we're 2 options will open to you. You can use the standard saber that you already using and get the final style, the strong style. You can use dual lightsabers this time and choose the color, the hilt and anything you want, or you can use the 2-hander saber, a saber staff. That's very cool too. Personally, for this walkthrough, I will using the same blade or the same saber that I was using before, just with the strong style added. But I'll try to explain the advantage and the disadvantage of each saber. Let's start with the dual sabers. The dual saber blades are very quick, so in terms of attack speed, that's what you want to do. You select the dual sabers. But have in mind when you're using the dual sabers, guys that have the strong style or strong attacks can just crush you or slash you to death because the dual sabers have weak defense. So keep mind of it. If you want attack speed, use the dual sabers, but if you want better defense, those 2 saber here's are better, the standard saber and the 2-handed saber. So yeah. Now the 2-handed saber or the saber staff. Well, the saber staff is a very good weapon for medium range. It will increase your range of attack, so you can kill most enemies with bigger range. But as the dual sabers, they are very weak to the strong style. Yep. And with this saber staff, you cannot use saber throw as well. Only if you use a single hilt, you can use the saber throw. So yeah. Basically, if you want attack range, use the 2-handed saber. It's really awesome. And now the standard saber. The standard saber is more slower and weaker than the other two saber styles, but I found this better. Why? Because it's more flexible to do whatever you want in any kind of situation. The fast style you can use to kill quickly a large number of enemies and increase your defense style. The mage style is a good style to battle against multiple enemies and have attack and defense in a balanced way. And the strong style that we get now, it's very handy to kill anyone, even the guys that have the dual lightsaber or their saber staff. So yeah, because they are very weak to their strong style, you see why. And the standard saber that I will choose to progress through this game, but you can use the dual sabers or the two-handed saber, it's up to you. Like I was said, just consider the advantage and the disadvantage of each style. For more flexibility, in any kind of situation, use the standard saber, but it's lower and weaker. For attack speed, use the dual saber so you can shred anyone, but their attacks are not so strong and their defense is a little bit weaker. And for attack range, combined with a nice attack speed and strength, you can use the two-handed saber, but as the dual sabers, the two-handed saber is a little bit weaker. Anyway, I will choose the standard saber and let's proceed through the next part of this game.
Now that you're a Jedi Knight, Luke and I have decided to give you some more challenging missions. You still need to be careful though. Trouble can crop up anywhere.
Yes. Anyway, let's proceed. And those are the Tier 3 missions that I will start on the next video because I don't want this video so long, so I'll see you there. Now as a Jedi Knight. Anyway, I'm JimmyGGS91 and bye bye to everyone. Take care, my friends.